Howdy, Full Metal Cowboy, street shooting a review of a film. And right now, I see that the leaves have turned yellow-brown. Of course that would be the case. As I'm recording this review, it's a little over mid-October. And I'm starting to feel better after dealing with a cold and after a few days of an irritating sore throat that's been going on almost all week. And right now I'm going to be talking about Halloween H20, 20 years later, the 7th installment in the Halloween franchise. Although Halloween H20 ignores the continuity of Halloween 4, Halloween 5, and Halloween the Curse of Michael Myers. Halloween H20 also ignores anything to do with Halloween 3 Season of the Witch, but I actually consider Halloween 3 Season of the Witch as part of my alternate canon when it comes to the Halloween films. And speaking of this alternate canon, I'll give you a bit of a lineup right now. It's the original Halloween, then Halloween 2, then Halloween 3 Season of the Witch as a filler at best entry, and then Halloween H20. The cinematography to Halloween H20 looks a lot better than the previous two installments that came before it, and the way the film is shot kind of reminds me of some of the earlier installments of Halloween. To an extent. But there is one thing from the previous two installments that also makes a comeback in Halloween H20, and that is the fake jump scares. Not as annoying as Halloween the Curse of Michael Myers, but still, what was the point of fake jump scares in this one? I know this is the third straight Halloween review where I'm bitching about fake jump scares, but I've already stated before that fake jump scares are the one thing I hate about the horror genre. And Halloween H20 is the third Halloween film in a row where it has fake jump scares, and I get irritated easily about that kind of shit. Halloween H20 does come with one big relief. Jamie Lee Curtis. She returns to the Halloween franchise with Halloween H20. And she's great. Now, if you haven't caught up to this point in the Halloween franchise, do not let Jamie Lee Curtis's return to the Halloween franchise at this point get you all hyped up, because my only fair warning with Halloween H20 is that the film is slow for 2/3 of the runtime, even though the film is only about 86 minutes long. Halloween H20 is an easily watchable installment in the Halloween franchise. You just gotta wait about 50 minutes to an hour to get to the really good stuff in Halloween H20. So much that this could have been a proper ending for the Halloween franchise. No sequel would have been necessary for this. But alas, as time would tell, there came a sequel. More on that later. Halloween H20 features some surprise cast members in it. Janet Leigh, who was famous as Marion Crane in Alfred Hitchcock's thriller classic from 1960 known as Psycho, and a 17-year-old Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Yeah, he's in here. You can easily recognize him early on in Halloween H20. Halloween H20 also features Adam Arkin, and the reason I bring this up because I mistaken him for Jeffrey Dean Morgan when I was watching Halloween H20, and realized after watching it that it wasn't Jeffrey Dean Morgan, it was Adam Arkin. Well, I guess those two actors do look alike, I guess, so that's why I'm mistaken Adam Arkin for Jeffrey Dean Morgan. Even though Halloween H20 has a lot of build-up towards the final confrontation between Laurie Strode and Michael Myers, I do find this film to be a proper conclusion to the Halloween franchise, even though a sequel eventually was made after this film's release. And a lot of people disregard that particular sequel. But as time would tell 20 years later, this film would even get retconned as well. Retconned or not, Halloween H20 is a satisfying conclusion to the events that occurred in the first two Halloween films. My business with this film is done here, so I'm going to be shooting a 6.5 out of 10 for Halloween H20, 20 years later. About that sequel I keep hinting about, which of course I'm referring to Halloween Resurrection, which I've heard nothing but bad things about. Well, given how Halloween H20 ends, I'd like to know, why even make a fucking sequel? You could have just ended the franchise right here. But no, they had to make another one. And all I keep hearing are bad things about Halloween Resurrection, so, you know, I wonder which Halloween film will end up being my least favorite. Perhaps it could be Halloween Resurrection. Who knows? I've yet to watch it as I'm about to end this review. So, until then, I'm going to go watch Halloween Resurrection, expecting the worst. Until then, good day and good night.